Feeling like it's me against the world.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Cade Cunningham is learning from the Pistons' bad boy legends. He said the whole time they were talking about nothing soft. What stuck with me more than anything was just about how everybody carried themselves, and it matched why they won so many games. That's something I try to live by. Back to you guys.
Well, it's part of that organization, and it is some kind of inspiration. Thanks, David. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Olajuwon is out there with Kuminga. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for Detroit, Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. And it's Ivy in at the one. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Now, here's Stewart. Now, Bay, down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Kuminga. To the inside, Olajuwon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Olajuwon's got the first basket of the game for the Warriors. Bagley with a screen on Garland. Pass to Stewart. Here's Bay. Buries it from three-point range.
Saddiq Bey realizes he must connect from deep to create space out on the floor.
And there's the pass to Olajuwon. Rebounded by the Pistons. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Now, Wiggins, after Marvin Bagley missing on that three-point shot. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Bagley with a screen on Garland. Ivy kicks to Bagley. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Garland, the pass to Kuminga. Pass to Olajuwon. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. Pass to Ivy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Darius Garland picks one up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Detroit shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wiggins outside. Feeds it to Olajuwon. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Stewart. The Warriors making the shot. Kicks it to Ivy. Shoots over Garland. That misses off the backboard. The Warriors leading. Passes it to Olajuwon. That shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Thompson outside. Over Cunningham. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Garland.
Such a high release point on that shot. Clay doesn't need much room.
Ivy dishes to Bagley. He feeds it to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Wiggins against Bay. Here's Olajuwon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Down low. And Cunningham with the slam.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
And here is Garland. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Stewart against Olajuwon. 6 to shoot. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Bay. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's the pass to Bagley. And the shot goes down.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Thompson. There's Olajuwon, guarded by Stewart. 9 feet out, and another basket for Golden State.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Stewart with it. Cunningham outside, driving in. Outside, Bagley. Here's Stewart. Olajuwon with the block, and he's able to get it back. Stewart with the screen on Garland. Ivy with the bucket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Kuminga. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Olajuwon. Bay pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Quality pass from Saddiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Garland with it. Boy, he was something else against Boston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Ivy. Stewart a screen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Inside, Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Vucevic kicks to Grant. Here's Ozat. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Warriors trailing. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. Lays it up off the glass. Olajuwon's got 16.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Throws it up high, and Duran slams it in.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Passes it to Baldwin. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside, Olajuwon. 4 on the shot clock. Moody's shot is off.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Grant surveying the D. The pass to Ivy. Another shot. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Pass to Moody. Here's the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Vucevic's screen on Wallace. Here's Ozat. Here's Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Ivy passes to Grant. Ozat. Wallace covering. Here's Ozat. Detroit, no good that time either.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Screen by Allen. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 7 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And they get it. Vucevic trying to get open. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also they've done an amazing job working the ball inside to score. The opposition yet to find an answer defensively.
And that one misses. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And he's good on the second. 1:43 left to play here in the first. Wallace dishes to Allen. Pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Green, the screen. Moody's shot is off. Pistons trail by 5. Grant outside. Here's Ivy. And he converts the layup. And that's 11 points for Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now, here's Moody. He's got 7. Over Ivy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Moody, Moses Moody, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Passes to Ivy. 40 seconds left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Duran slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Baldwin can't get it to go. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
29.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Warriors leading by 3. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We got Draymond Green. Garland is out there with Wiggins. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 slot. Here's Garland. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
The Warriors shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Garland finds Wiggins. Back to Garland. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Garland's got his first bucket in this one. Ozat guarded by Garland. Here's Bay. Warriors with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bay against Garland. To the paint. And slam dunk by Allen.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Now, here's Stewart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bay passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Outside Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 7.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Bagley. He has 6. Now the pass to Stewart. Cunningham on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Bagley sets a screen for Cunningham. And it's good from the elbow. Cunningham's got 6.
I love Cade Cunningham taking what the defense gives him, making the most of a mid-range opening.
Wiggins against Cunningham. Garland the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Kuminga. Lets it go with the 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Loud pass to Bagley. An emphatic LU jam.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Now here's Garland. Traps in the tray. He has 7.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Pass to Cunningham. Bagley with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Cunningham. Wiggins with the rebound. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pistons trail by 8. Now a timeout called by Detroit. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Johnson, who's checked in for Draymond Green. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stewart with the screen on Garland. Detroit, no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now Cunningham. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Outside, Bagley. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
That's great defense, but you couldn't stop Cade Cunningham on that play.
Wiggins up top. Right side, Garland. Fires for 3. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Garland. Wiggins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
Outside Garland. Connects from three-point range. Garland's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And here are the Warriors now. Here's Garland. 12 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Throw good, Garland. And the Warriors with some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Jared Allen. And Franklin subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Both free throws good from Garland. Pistons trail by 10. Ozat, guarded by Garland. Here's Cunningham. Second chance effort. For the 3. Another miss. His 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Outside Garland. Back to Thompson. Kuminga the pass to Olajuwon. 4 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
He doesn't get the second one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Now, here's Ivy, guarded by Garland. To the inside. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Vucevic.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. And he uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
He's checked in for Bay. And Golden State also making a change. Moody's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Duran the pass to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Grant kicks to Ivy. Cunningham on the wing. He's coming off a 31-point game against Milwaukee.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now, here's Moody. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Olajuwon. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Wallace is checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for the Warriors. Wallace.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand. From downtown, the shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Moody, and the layup's good off the glass. Moody's got 11.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Now, here's Duran. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here is Olajuwon. They lead by 11. Garland, the pass to Olajuwon. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. The Pistons have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Passes it to Vucevic. Here's Cunningham. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Out to the right wing. Here's Moody. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
The pass to Ivy. Now, here's Duran. Guarded by Garland. And Duran slams it in.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Pass to Moody. Here's Franklin. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Pass to Garland. Over Cunningham. Garland, no good. Pistons trail by 9. Grant kicks to Ivy. Cunningham, a screen on Wallace. Passes to Vucevic. Now, here's Cunningham. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. The Warriors making a switch here. Aldrin's checked in. Warriors leading by 9.
2 minutes.
Back to Garland. The leaner. Rebound, Detroit.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And the pass to Duran. Vucevic with it, guarded by Garland. Right block shot, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Perfect play to run there to get a clean look.
Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Olajuwon with a screen on Cunningham. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Ivy, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For your Pistons, Ivy at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Green, he's checked in for Garland. He hits both from the stripe. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Green. Over to the left wing. Outside, Olajuwon. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Moody. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Grant the pass to Cunningham. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. Just 5 on the clock. And that one goes long. And for the Warriors, they're shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Outside, Green. Just his first attempt. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator. Really sees the entire floor.
Cunningham outside. Here's Grant. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. We're trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if he can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. In the East, LaMelo Ball.
When it comes to running the offense, he's been exceptional, making smart play calls and setting the tempo.
He is definitely the leader they need him to be, and the production speaks for itself. And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Golden State Warriors.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement, guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's Garland with the ball for Golden State. Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Cade Cunningham out there with Ivy. And it's Stewart in at the center. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Wiggins finds Olajuwon. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. Pistons trail by 11. And here's Ivy. Loud pass to Bagley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Garland. He kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. And here is Kuminga. Over Bagley. Kuminga, no good. Garland against Cunningham. He can't hit that time. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 9. Passes it to Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
Now, here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Right side, Garland. Thompson in the corner. Olajuwon outside. Lock at 6. The 3 from Garland. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Olajuwon, no luck. Pistons trail by 7. The pass to Cunningham. Now Bay. Outside Bagley. Bay with the screen for Bagley. Back to Bay. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He had a defender all over him.
For Detroit, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
At the line for your Pistons, Ivy, shoot 2.
first free throw is good. Jared Allen's checked in for Golden State. And so he makes both from the line. Warriors leading by 5. Now Garland. He's got 18. Lined up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Now, here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and slam dunk by Ivy.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Garland. Inside, Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The shot's good. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
It's Allen on the wing. Guarded by Stewart. Pass to Garland. It's tipped. Bay with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Wiggins. To the middle. And Allen with the slam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Ivy, following the score by Golden State. Stewart with the screen on Thompson. Ivy with the bucket.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Detroit with another turnover here. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Kuminga, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Warriors leading by 3. Lined up there for Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Osat, guarded by Garland. Here's Bagley. Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Thompson, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Garland. Pocket 4. Thompson misses. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Ozat, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. For the Pistons, Vucevic comes in for Marvin Bagley, and it's Jeremy Grant in for Bay. Different look here for the Warriors. Franklin's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody comes in for Wiggins. Curry's checked in for Thompson. And Wallace subbed in for Garland. Here's Curry. Passes it to Wallace. Franklin kicks to Wallace. Golden State moving the ball around. There's the pass to Curry. Here's Franklin. 5 to shoot. Allen passes to Moody. A three-pointer, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Pass to Ivory. Stewart with it. For the lead. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Wallace. Curry with it. Pass to Moody. Out to Wallace. And And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Warriors lead by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Ivy. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
The pass to Moody. Allen, a screen on Grant. Here's Moody. He hits it from 9. Moody's got 15 points.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Kicks to Grant. And there's the feed to Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Vucevic with it. Out to the right wing. Ivy passes to Stewart. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got 11 points in the quarter.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Pass to Franklin. On the wing, Wallace. Passes it to Moody. Allen, a screen on Grant. Moody's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now the pass to Ivy. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wallace dishes to Curry. Allen passes to Moody. Fires from deep. The rebound by Grant.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And that one drops.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Pass to Moody. Allen, a screen on Grant. Here's Moody. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
And the dunk by Stewart.
It's an added bonus whenever Stewart scores like this, showing how explosive he can be.
Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Franklin. Now here's Wallace. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Allen, a screen on Grant. Off target from three-point range.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Now here's Ivy. Defense right on him. Stewart with the screen on Curry. No coverage that time. And now a 9-point Piston lead.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Wallace. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Banked in off the glass. Wallace has got 6 points.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Here's Ivy, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over.
The previous play is under review.
Release the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it.